Although Guesty does have a lot of amazing skins in the game, there are some skins that people don't really realize that were meant to come into the game, but for whatever reason, they did not. So in today's video, I am going to be explaining to you guys, or showing, all the scrapped skins that were supposed to come into the game, however, did not have the chance. Without further ado, let us get started. Woo! Alright, so the first skin suggestion that got confirmed but never made it in, I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna try my best to pronounce these names, Cocotips, and, Vanillas. God, I butchered those names so hard. These were made by Toon, the same person who made Dark Bud and Rosebud, and these are essentially reskins to them. And in this message is basically Nahi asking if he is able to have these skins for the update. Now, for whatever reason, they did not get confirmed, but if they were to be inside of Guesty, I think they would be a bundle. Probably the chocolate one would be a bundle, since Dark Bug was the same as a bundle, and the vanilla one would probably be a shop skin. Next up, we have Hard Boil. Now, Hard Boil is made by the talented George the Dud. Now, basically, this would have been for the Easter update as well, but for whatever reason, that got scrapped. However, in this message you see right here, Jinxo sent George how Hard Boil would have looked inside of Guesty if it would have still came into the game. I believe he mentioned that it would have been a bundle because Jinxo asked for the effect and weapon as well. The weapon's in the game, but under the name of Gold Edge, which for some reason, I don't know. However, Hard Boil was meant to come into the update. Alright, the next two skins actually. The next two skins are Enidius, I believe that's how you say his name, and Electras? I don't know how to say the purple's name. These were made by the talented Hooter, a very NK member. And he basically made 3 skins, and all 3 of these skins were set to be confirmed into the Guesty update. Now, the Malachite skin, I believe that's over. That came to the update. She came to the update, where the other 2 did not came. And I think they were supposed to come with the daily shop update, but never really made the light of day. Here's Nahi confirming that they will be coming into the game, meaning that Malachite might have been only a coin skin, while the other 2 would have actually been a coin skin. Also, I meant to say Malachite is the Jim Code skin. Alright, so the next skin surprised me. TDS is a very good Roblox game, based off the tower defense genre. Why am I mentioning it in this video? Molten Boss was literally set to come in Guesty. I am not even joking with you. Hooter, Nocta, and Pizza made a TDS crate. And if you look at this photo real quick, it literally shows that Molten Boss was supposed to come into the game, surprisingly. However, due to copyright reasons and to avoid trouble with the creators of TDS, Molten Boss never made it into Guesty. If it was to make it into Guesty though, I believe Nahi would have remade it from this jam. I was thinking of making it Cyan, and tweaking it a little, meaning that Molten Boss was set to come into the update, but never did. And if it was, it would look completely different. But Nitro, Nitro Titan. Imagine. Oh, it's Molten Ball. Molten Ball. Nitro Boss. Imagine that. Imagine that. TDS. Add that into the game right now. I'm gonna come back to Fooder in a second because he does have another scrap skin, but I won't mention it right now. However, the next couple skins were made by NotDev. First is Tomfoolery Guesty and Dripped Guesty. These were meant to come into the update. However, Toons, being the friend he is, basically informed NotDev that if he doesn't take the models off sale, people can grab them, basically stealing the models and using them without giving him credit. Honestly, I respect him for that, making sure none of his work gets stolen. Respect. And oh my god, sorry. Here is basically Nahi confirming that it is coming into the game. And he basically says, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to add them, but for giving me Drip Guessing Tomfoolery. So they were meant to come into the game, but under potential threat of stealers, they couldn't. The next items are actually weapons. Now, I actually have no clue what these weapons are called. I think the one in the middle is called Papa Guesty Plush. The one on the right is Dev Sword, and I have no clue for the hammer. But these are some pretty epic weapons that would have been cool in Guesty, but sadly, they never really came in the update. These would have came during the secret ending. And honestly, one of these would have been a good replacement for Gold Edge. I'm not even gonna lie. Speaking of Gold Edge, as you know, that's Harpo's weapon. And George actually had an unconfirmed stuff. I'm not gonna go over all of it, since I still, actually I can go over it. The godly question is Lucko Scythe, and this would have been in a limited knife free. Meaning that we would have had a limited knife crate free secret ending update, but for some reason it was only a skin crate, which was sad to say the least, but at least we got a crate. And the next skin that is in this update is going to be quite a surprise. This skin is called Escaped Creature by Luna. That's right, Luna was actually going to get free bundles in the Daily Shop update, and it would have been Nathan, Multiversary, and Escaped Creature. However, this was scrapped because he could not find the model. Basically, he tried looking for it, but however, he couldn't. So he sadly had to scrap the skin. It would have been really nice to see, but sadly, it was scrapped. Alright, I did mention that we will return to Fooder at one point, and we are going to return to him. Her, sorry. This is the Easter Bobby bundle. Now, this was one of, like, a hyped skin that was meant to come into the game, but for reasons, it never did. Sadly. So, what happened was, I actually have no clue. I guess they pushed it back to a different update. However, after they said it would be coming next week after the secret ending launched, it never really made it. Which is sad to see. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, under the approval of Fooder, I am able to talk about this. The Easter Bobby revamp will be officially coming into Guesty for an Easter 2023 skin. That's right, folks. The man himself, Easter Bobby, will be returning into the game. This is pretty exciting to hear. I can't wait to see him in game. Easter Bobby looks sick. This is one of Fooder's first skin suggestions, so I am very hyped and happy to see that he is getting the skin. However, sadly, that will be the end of our video. I hoped you guys enjoyed this, and might do a part 2, I don't know. And I will see you guys later.